Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. I'm Betsy McDaniel. As always, there's a lot to cover in the Lowcountry today, so let's get started with our headlines. Tony Satterfield, the son of Murdaugh housekeeper Gloria, told Alec Murdaugh to his face that he forgives him for the scheme that stole over $4 million in insurance money from his family. And he says that he prays for Alec daily. That was just part of the drama of Murdaugh's sentencing hearing in Beaufort that resulted in a 27-year prison sentence that Murdaugh had already agreed to. He will have to serve at least 85% of that sentence, which equates to 23 years behind bars, no matter what happens to his appeals on his 2 life sentences for murdering his wife and son. Murdaugh himself addressed his victims, family, and former law firm for nearly an hour, apologizing for the financial crimes, though he still says he did not kill his wife and son. The plea deal covers 22 of the 101 financial crimes he's charged with. The new interim director of the Beaufort Jasper Housing Trust says he was driving down Highway 170 through the Argent Boulevard intersection and saw 300 high-end homes being built, and said to himself, "Is this really the way it has to be?" Dana Topman moved here from Maine, where he ran an affordable housing nonprofit for over 2 decades. He'll try to bring that expertise to the Southern Lowcountry Regional Housing Board, who is trying to connect the towns in both Beaufort and Jasper counties to build more affordable housing in the coming years. Political endorsements are all well and good, but of course it's money that really matters in presidential politics. And Nikki Haley's war chest just got a bit fatter as the giant Koch organization plans to spend some of its enormous wealth trying to knock former President Trump from the top of the GOP ticket. This is a huge financial boost in her battle with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to become the alternative to Trump. The Americans for Prosperity Action Super PAC says she's best positioned to beat Trump in the primaries. After years of work, Hardeeville now has its own ambulance service, run by the city's fire department. This service will take over a service that had previously been carried out by Jasper County's EMS department. The new ambulances should cut down response time for service in Hardeeville and Jasper County. And the 2 candidates for mayor of Beaufort will meet the public tomorrow night from 6 to 8 p.m. at the United Church on Duke Street. This is the first of 2 formal Meet the Candidate forums scheduled between now and December 12th. The winner of that election on December 12th will fill out the final year of the term of Stephen Murray, who resigned earlier this fall. Candidate Phil Cromer spent 23 years as a risk management consultant before an 8-year stint on City Council. And candidate, historic restoration contractor Mike Sutton preceded Cromer on the council, serving from 2006 to 2014. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Loco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. And now it really feels like basketball season. Gyms across the Loco were packed last night for the first semi-full slate of high school hoops so far this winter, and some of the matchups did not disappoint. The best show was in the Den at Bluffton High School, where the Bobcat boys outlasted Hampton County in a thrilling 49-48 overtime win to open a new era under Coach Bradley Gabriel. That finished off a sweep for the Bobcats in the home opener, as Ja'laina Mosley scored 23 points to lead Bluffton to a 60-34 win in the girls' game. We had another Lowco-on-Lowco clash out in Ridgeland, where Jaden Exley poured in 21 points to lead the Jags to a 48-39 win in the girls' game. But the Sharks split the night with a 48-38 victory in the boys contest. Battery Creek's boys also opened their season with an impressive 65-43 win over Class 5A Stall. On the Skeeza side, Hilton Head Prep came home from Patrick Henry Academy with a sweep, as Courtney Campbell scored 28 points and 8th grader Phoebe Helms grabbed 17 boards in the girls' game, and Ben Frey had 12 points and 7 boards for the Prep boys. John Paul II's girls flipped the script on Cathedral Academy, avenging a loss last week with a 53-45 victory behind 18 points from 3-point specialist Gracie Henderson. And Hilton Head Christian Academy's boys flexed with an 82-45 romp of Coastal Homeschool. Colleton Prep's girls picked up their first win against Dorchester Academy, while Thomas Hayward's girls took down Memorial Day. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. Well, it's chilly out there today. Are these temps going to stick around? Let's find out with Maria.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to be seeing warmer temperatures this weekend, but we're also going to be seeing a lot more showers and thunderstorms. Taking a look at Thursday, however, it's going to be partly cloudy, with Hillnet having a high of 54, a low of 37, Bluffton's going to have a high of 60, a low of 37, and Buford's going to have a high of 60, and a low of 39. The sunrise for Thursday is going to be at 7:05 and sunset's going to be at 5:18. Looking at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 10:55 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 6:24 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the weekend, into the weekend, Friday it's going to be cloudy with scattered showers throughout the day, but should be clearing up by the evening, highs in the 70s, lows in the 50s. Come Saturday, it's going to be scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day and going into the evening, highs in the 60s, lows in the 60s. And then come Sunday, we'll see scattered showers and thunderstorms yet again throughout the day, but should be clearing up by the evening, highs in the 60s, lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's hit it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria. After a quick break, we're going to find out everything that's happening at the first tee of the Lowcountry. Stay with us.